heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell. You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Something's not right. Take him down! waste of company ammo!
Madman for the last 13 minutes. God damn it. Okay, if you can hear the background noise, it's 5 Minute Workday by Raccoon Queen. Welcome back to Outer... Fucking Christ. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. It's been like 2 weeks since I played this. I did not mean to discharge my gun. Well, in town, that was accidental. I've been feeling like I have an itchy trigger finger. So I've been trying to avoid even floating my finger over it, and I fucked up there. Yeah, all that commentary that I did is lost. They're apparently fighting something now. Ooh. They don't even loot the bodies once they're dead.
What was that? Gotta find cover!
Swear to God, if they start shooting at me.
One down! Serves you right!
What, are they just shooting at rats? The fuck are they shooting?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Barber shop. This looks like an empty home. There's the cantina.
What? Huh? Open fire! Waste of company ammo!
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix the ship. No, right. Find parts. I have some questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place? Anyone I should watch out for? So what about this plague?
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Huh? Are you done being delusional, or should I wait? There's a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on. It's company policy.
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
No! That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice is built on love. And like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
I need to fix a ship, or let me see what you're selling. I need to fix.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Tower above cannery, got it. Let's see what
Music
you're
to
selling.
my ears.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill, and is used to negotiate prices when buying, selling from vendors. Impact hammer. One-handed hammer, originally used for manufacturing, modifiable to deal with different damage types. Light assault rifle. Light machine gun. Gun with high rate of fire, uses light ammunition. I'm sorry, is that a that is a goddamn Naginata. Originally created a farming tool to harvest tripicale. Two-handed bladed weapon was quickly found to be adapted for different uses, specifically defensive farmers against hostile creatures, and a telescoping stab. That's a goddamn Naginata. Wow. Bread noodles. Tool used to hack computers. I feel like you're not gonna. Ooh, hello, Maxwell the Silver Hammer. Built with extra weight for crushing hits to the head and other weak spots. Isn't balanced for smooth swings. Restricted stock. Hunter kit. Increases ranged weapon skill. Lightweight protective work headgear. Oh, he has more armor. Worker outfit. I probably should get something. Standard troop armor. It's equal. But I don't have the money. Oh shit, I don't know what that was. God damn it, I was expecting it. I just hope that was fucking... If I just sold all my energy ammo, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Algae, adrenatime. Nope, there's my energy ammo, that's all I need. Thinking caplet. Mushroom which stifles adrenal, shifting your mind's comprehension of time, insight, tactical time dilation, recharge rate. Plus 50%. Armor parts, a light pistol. A Nicopad, fast-acting nicotine patch. Nicotine high-range weapon spread minus 50. Ooh. Range weapon sway minus. Ooh. Nicotine low, range weapon spread plus that. Wait. So it subtracts 50% of the spread, but also adds 15 to it. What is that? A bypass shunt. I'm not selling that. You're out of your fucking mind. And I still don't have enough for... Oh, I'm not wasting my money on this. Probably just find it later. Okay. So my guess is that's where I need to be. Cantina discovered. Ooh, hello. Bit. Oh, god damn it. Bit cartridge. Mag pick, bypass shunt. Oh, god damn it. Small percentage of weapons or armor may be considered pristine, have more durability, and are worth more to vendors. Pristine items can be found. Oh, cool. I just found a pristine trip blade. I want to see it. That's 133 versus 60. Okay, so I have... $97, $100, $98, $96. Okay, they're still good. Ooh.
Had your rations yet?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law! A marauder's in my domicile! There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
let's leave. I like how attentive to detail they are. It's not just like, oh, you can literally walk in anywhere and not have them react somehow. And then they're also reacting to the way I'm dressed. It's honestly annoying, but I actually kind of appreciate it. So for now, I'll just dress like that. Just because I'm in town.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Same thing here. Oh, hey, Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
You help, not a problem. I'm for hire. Got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Name Phineas Wells mean anything? So do you work for Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
What does Spacer's Choice answer to? That sounds like slavery. So you're a bureaucrat.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Bureaucrat. There's one other thing.
Something to report?
Yeah, not a problem. I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Cool. First mission, woo! Quest tracker displays objectives for active quests. You can change your active quest log over your ledger. Wait. It's unlocked, so I don't see why I wouldn't use it. Well, life gives you limits. Consider it a free trial for your friends. Oh my god. Welcome, Constable Reyes. Bounty records. Open bounties. Guillaume Antrim, Doc Mayvell, and Bertie Cotton. Neat.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Ah. Nope. I think the ones you can go into have a light opening. Well, it's not stealing. Apparently. Terminal. No. Okay. Hello. Hi, fashion. This is a robbery. Pick up a toss ball blocker. I already have one, so no. But I'll take it. Hacking and picking locks. Hacking lockpick skill helps you get in places you're not meant to. Mag picks are used to break open locks, bypass shunts for breaking computer encryptions. Thank God I don't actually have to hack in this game. Skills high enough to break security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need, and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Requires 3 and 10? Criminal activities! Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. I was not stealing anything. This is actually criminal if, like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it at some point. Fairly certain at some point this is just gonna become my house. Open list search, Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Spacer's Guide almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years. Still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May read it, the whole thing again. So either the guy's not plain and pure water and fish. My guess is the guy's dead. Mock apple juice. Alright, well apparently the guy, I can just freely go into this guy's house and take whatever he owns. Dissenters in our midst. Chairman Rockwell, Mr. Clark, Team Lead House, blah blah blah. It's just a bunch of propaganda bullshit.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just
already made up for the mag picks I've used. That's not one. I still need to go into the cantina at some point. observatory? Howdy.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Oh, Christ. Oh, this must be a church. Yep. Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I already love the preacher. How'd you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer? Just thought of something else I need to be doing.
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about. Seriously, that's what you're selling here?
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for? How do you talk to the Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to? So, what's your part in all this besides counseling people? Pretty weak religion you got there. Follow a preordained plan. Sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'm pretty much done.
Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say? Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
True intentions. You make a compelling argument. Seems to me authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband. I need to know a little more about this book before I agree to this. I wonder if I could squeeze an extra bit of money out of him if I say this.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Cool.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Cool. First time to be happy working for a church. For nobody. OSI Vial. Doesn't say steel. Okay.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so here's where we're going to go. Open to the cantina.
You read the latest
Hello,
report?
lady.
I don't know you.
Okay.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Quay. What about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts.
Well, I know where
Bunch
I
of
want to
lazy,
go.
shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Won't talk to Reed. Feel like chatting.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing. Something else I wanted to ask you. I should go. Pretty sure anything I look for in here would be considered stealing. But I'm sure I've met. Oh, that's how they do the neon signs. Gotcha.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Been all over here. A stun baton. Shock damage. Oh god damn. Forgetting X is jump. And there is A. There we go. Alright. I think I have at least somewhat thoroughly explored the town now. Maybe.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Betcha I can't go in there.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
So that's where I need to go. The light's not my problem. Over here's I just need to figure out. Bases. Cois. Oh boy, a vending machine discovered. I want to steal, but I don't want to steal. Too many eyes. It's almost too easy to steal stuff in this game. I bet there's a way I could oh, they're such ugly little fuckers. You know what they look like? They look like the fucking geckos from New Vegas. Upstairs I go. Lots of dead sprats, good god. Already open this one. Corporation Service Award. Space chaw, nicotine. Oh, it's fucking chewing tobacco. I could steal it and sell it. I couldn't sell it actually because now it's stolen. Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. I think that's everything in here. Cool. So easy to steal shit. Oof. Okay, I thought he was gonna come after me for some reason. Okay. Fuck, man, I don't know. Open up all the doors, I guess. Not telling me I can't be here. Aha! Mag 2 power. Magazine changes damage type to plasma. Ooh, cool. So this.
It's alright. I got a lot to do.
Oh, because I'm dumb. Ely Buck.
Please, Holcomb, I need to explain this aggressively. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Yeah, now you look at me.
Seems we've got a guest.
Yes.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you have the wrong idea about me. That's gonna be a bad idea. Just outright say, I don't work for Spacious Choice. Uniform, what are you talking about? That's another bad one, so I think you have the wrong idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Ship needs repairs, looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay. Yes, you want me to do something for you before you help?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Okay.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, that's where those people that the fucking, cantina lady was talking about. I mean, what I need to do was surprised. I never would have guessed. I don't think those people take kindly to losing their power. I mean, marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters. Former workers.
Yep.
I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
So your deserter problem, I charge by the head. So ruthless, but the other thing is I fully intend on screwing over to corporations. I fully intend on doing. I am going straight down the middle. Spacer's Choice, nope. Hephaestus, no. Insert other company names here, no. I'm going straight down the middle. Fuck all this corporate bullshit. Tell me what I need to do.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader. Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community. That's a lot
That
for a
reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company, I guess. Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
I'm sorry, engine
Well,
tape?
I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Parvati can now join the party. CNP New Manager Seminar Companions. You gain a companion. Your characters join you in adventures, help you in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support skills, enhance your skills, increase your carry capacity. Unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions with the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check quest log for dependencies. Alright, so now what I want to do. So this is the main quest. Comes now the power. So we have Fistful of Digits. One for murder and crimes against the region. Killer, bring back a finger. Ex-Vicar turned vicious marauder. Guillaume Antarim, dangerous marauder. That's it. Companion quest, illustrated manual. That's to get the vicar guy. Yeah. Okay. So if I go to map, is there a way to... Okay, so this is just, that's Edgewater. That's that camp I was heading toward. Or is it that one? Either way. So that's where we're headed now. What that is? Marauder encampment. Landing site. Okay. So, yes. Marauder encampment was this way. And then this is all a bunch of hoo-ha. So, let me talk to...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
She's gonna come with? Cool. Get on the elevator, stupid. Alright, I'll go down without you. Oh. Okay,
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures. Reed didn't exactly strike me as honest.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You work with them, your friends, or what? Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? I'm sure deserters are very fine people. So what?
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
That was one of the guys that was asking us to hunt, wasn't it? Wait, wait. Oh, she means this town's vicar.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
What do we need to talk to Pipper about? Flipping a switch in your power mill.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Vicar Dibley.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
Haven't found your book yet.
Please, get it.
One, of course, but I had something I wanted to ask you. Sheesh, I'm working out. You need to practice patience, Vicar. Of course, but I had something I wanted to ask.
What would you like to discuss?
I thought he wanted to talk to you and about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix geothermal plant. Oh, I don't know how trustworthy this guy is. Cut power to the deserters. If you can answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Alright, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I've got work cut out for you. Thank you for your time. It's been a waste of time.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This...
You've already said this. Hey, and we get laid. Okay. kind of want to just keep going into range. Yep, we're just going into ranged. Apply. And then next time around we can put a few into this again, and we'll be at 50. And then we'll be able to just individually level the thing up. No, this one. There we go. Oh, I don't have a perk available. God dang it. Bob Saget.
Something you need?
Yes. Notice you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. I mentioned something earlier I want to talk to you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It is a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Yeah. Let's get back to it. What? Wait, whoa, what's this? What's this shit in my bottom corner?
Okay.
Oh, it's orders.
Sure, on my way.
Gotcha. Alright, well. There's no...
Coming.
Okay, there we go. Anything
Where are we
else?
headed? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
We'll talk later. That's fucked up. Okay, good. She is still following me. Oh god. Transition to mobile. Here we go. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. Except you're eating sprat meat, not salt tuna. Figures. Alright, armor reduces damage of every attack. Makes heavy armor very effective, fast attacking light damage weapons. Alright. That gets put away, and now that we're outside, I'm gonna put my actual armor back on. Nope, wrong one. There we go. So I'm there. Marauder camp is over here. That's the landing site. That's some old wreckage that I found. And this was the Marauder camp I tried to go in, I think. Unless that's a different town. honestly don't know. But, okay, she's with me.
Here we go. Nice work.
What the hell?
We made it.
What the? A Terra ray. Pointy mouth part of a Terra ray. Tobaccorn. Food additive, gelatinous consistency of the binding agent.
Not a peep for me.
Interesting. Ethology log, Terra ray mating habits. Interesting. Tarmac and cheese, armor bits, spacer's choke. Canid skull fin. Neat. Literally right outside.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah. Oh, I can't tell her to do it. That's dumb.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. A metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Good.
Yep,
Okay,
I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Oh, hey, don't you owe me something for repairs, Pravati? Why did you name the mechanical?
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. I'm done. I'll be going.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Alright. Combat drone. Well, yay, we fixed little Jeremy. Howdy. Out of here. Heavy ammo, light ammo. Frozen diner. Ugh. Pre-sliced bread, oh boy. And a turlet. Hello. Salt tuna, tarmac. Alright, well, I could take the pistol, but no. Nothing in the combat drone. Nothing in the combat drone. Backpack. That's it. I think that's it. Alright. Marauder hooligan. Marauder ringleader. Yay, we're going this way. On radar. Where are we now? Still just on the outsides of this. What is this? Junkyard. Oh, okay. We gotta go all the way up there for the mission. I want to see where it is on the map. Okay, that one's closer. Then there's one there. One there, and one back. So, for now, we'll take that up, because that's closest. You move so slowly with your base walk speed. I just took, but I just took stuff. Lycopad, ambidextrine. Skin tough salve. Shunt locks. Bypass shunt, you know what I mean. I'll save them for later. We can always come back because this is right outside fucking. I don't know what that other resource on the top is, but I'm gonna save it. So, my guess is that, well, yep, nope, there's the bridge, that's where I came from. That is the Marauder encampment I was going to before I came this way. Okay. Feel like I'm gonna miss something if I don't go this way. Edgewater Cemetery. Nothing robbing the graves yet. There's the bridge I came from. Okay. Wait, is that a road? Nope, that's a river. Because I has the dumb. Fucking rented graves. Rented graves. Fuck was that? Alright, so we're gonna go up into the first fork. Parvati.
Smell something.
Here they come!
Kill! Kill!
Nice one! Nice hit! Everyone alright?
Ooh! Cinematic kill! Alright. Weapon beds. Dextrine. Nothing else. Rock apple. Yeah, let's just keep going this way. I feel pretty. Well, they even got Aurora Borealis. That's a random dead body. That's always a good sign. Yep. take him out quiet like, but no guarantees. Especially if his buddy can see me.
Huh?
Buddy's looking right at me. Boom! Nice cinematics. I didn't think I took that much damage.
That's the last of them.
Good call out. Motherfucker, he was shooting at me. Bit. Ring. Not taking any more assault. Actually, you know what? I should take them. Until I'm encumbered, I should take them, and then I can just break them down. Actually, that's probably what's slowing me down, is that I am encumbered. How do I break it down? How much does it sell for? 38. Ooh, I found a pristine one. Interesting. Oh, and there was that armor I got. It's the same shit, isn't it? Nope, better helmet. Armor's already way down. Okay. Just because I don't like that explosive barrel being there. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. Nothing. Turlet. 2-hour energy. Messages from Jay Bartle. From C. Eldridge. Blah, 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 blah. Bunch of bullshit. Aha! Aha! Magpick. Collector's letter. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. Shame, really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center. selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them away in a cave near the river. That was a rebuilt what now? Rebuilt mining gear. In a fight. Requires nothing. Dervish Mist. Interesting. Sure. Back here, that's a shame. Okay, so they said they put it in a cave near the river. We going down to the river? The hell? Oh, she's taking her sweet time jumping. Cool. Take that. Okay, so we're going that way now. Yee! It's a good thing I am in fucking tall grass, otherwise that would have ended poorly. And poorly for this fucker. Buddy turns around him.
No.
Where'd his body go? Oh. Here's garbage. Fucking. Yep.
You hiding? You scared?
Yes. Petrified. Not you! Oh Jesus, that's the fucking marauder that I killed. Nothing. Nightingale step decreases noise made while moving. Spacer's Corona. Like the virus? Oh boy, a Marvel spaceship. Food items and shit. I kinda wanna get in there. That's so costly, though. Screw it.
Oh, you got that?
Stratafilm. Cigarette lighter. Junk. Rifle I will take. Piano. Adreno, big cartridge. Come on. Alright. Cave is that way.
Got it. Inside voices.
Well, hi. Okay, I guess we're doing this then.
Everyone all right?
More stuff. Shit. Buddy. Just stay in here. Always trips me out, but I think it's the stupid spaceship I always see off in the distance. No, that's transition. Yep. I have the intelligence of a squirrel. Big cartridge, Drano light. Gyro sight. Cool. Thug kit. Good. That's good to know. I can do that. I can have a weapon wheel. Coming up on radar. So what? Is there just no way to get into this supply stuff, or what? Like, what the fuck is the point of finding wreckage if you can't, like, take from it? Alright. Something tell me a crime is going on in here. I'm not going to get that kind of it. Okay, well, we're not going back there yet. Fistful of digits. Marauder camp's right there. So let's just go take it. I'm very surprised. What the hell is up there? Primals. Not going that way. If I want to get them, I want to come back around this way like I did originally. I wonder, I can actually fast travel to this, can't I? Yeah, I can. Oh shit, that is where I'm going. Okay, oh no, I'm not going. Okay. Never mind. Don't fucking scare me. Perfect. Handgun critical, plus 50. Plus 50. Sweet. Then we'll go to that one. And then I have no idea what I want to invest in after that. Probably stealth stuff. Wait. I still have to apply. There, no, they have applied. I get a perk point. Woohoo! 50% base health. Damage when alone. Oh my god. 25% walk speed I want. Durability loss. Base AC. Pack mule's nice. What do? I feel like the health is more important now because we're fighting shit in groups, and I lost a lot more health than I thought I would have in a shorter span of time. I feel like health is a smart way to go, but I don't know. When do I get this? Requires 5 points spent. Jesus Christ. Okay. I feel like base walk speed is what I want, but health is more useful. What's my inventory currently at? I'm at 60 out of 90, so yeah, I think I need to go with the pack mule. There, now my capacity is up. Cool. I think I'm gonna quick save the game here. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see what time it is actually. Okay. Oh, my controller's almost done. Okay, there's a mean mechanical sentry. Wait, this is... I'm not gonna turn off the power here. Oh, fuck, no. I need to go to that one first. Yeah, no, we're gonna quickly scoot this way. Picking up this junk. No. I have to be sparing with my mag picks because I don't know when I'm gonna get more. Magnetics. A bracelet. No, I don't know what that fucking broken lock thing looks like. Or isn't it? Adreno! Not so private turlet. What I'm hearing, but I'm hearing something. Alright. This test is something. Botanical lab. I should be safe now, right?
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Can I get your gun?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? Looking for Adelaide. Need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Geothermal plant. Reed said something about former workers here.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Cool. Can I have your gun? Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. You and me both trying to figure out how I get to repair my ship. Trouble with marauders.
You don't know what enough with the questions means?
No.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places. Jesus Christ.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I got questions
I'll
about
tell you what I can.
She might be hiding. Marauders took her away. How well do you know her? Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Snooped around her room.
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How old are you?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
There we go. That's the answer we needed. Seems so personable. I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
I'll leave. Can I get your gun? Can't wait to get my first fucking sniper in this game. It's gonna be fun! Alright, time for home invasion.
Howdy. If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Donde está el Stefano? Where is Stevie Wonder? Hey, tu Stefano.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened when she disappeared? Tell me about her. She acted strange before she disappeared. Hold on a second. Nope. She acted strange.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I asked one goddamn question, you son of a bitch. What happened to Zoe? Tell me a little about her. What happened to Zoe?
Zoe and I were going to watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Tell me about her.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was surprising about Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey,
else?
I got time.
What you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
So it's just gonna be food products. Oh no, he's got a revolver. What the fuck is that? Oh. I don't feel like spending my money on that. Charge surface. Stuns and damages melee attackers affected the cooldown. Fiver. There you are, Fiver. Uses hemi ammo. Ooh. Ooh. But I don't have the money. Oh wait.
Something I can help you
with? I
with?
can sell you my shit.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
You're the pristine one. Oh, and then this one's so I sell that. And fuck it, sell. Open the house.
What do you think you're doing?
No.
Do what you want, I guess.
It didn't say it was bad. I like that I literally just was like, nothing at all, and I just walked away. Oh, we made it somewhere. I actually managed to. Oh my god, there's actually a chicken. I can talk to the chicken. Oh, that's a shame. That tells me I'm going to be able to talk to a chicken later. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, I guess. Yeah. This was fun. Feels nice to be playing games again, and I'm not fucking exhausted. Probably play again later when I get home. But thank you for watching.